Fishing for litter is a very simple idea. The boats are given hard-wearing bags. They take them off sailing, fish as they would. They don't change anything about their practices. Collect litter that they catch in their nets, put them in these bags, bring them ashore. The boats just put it on the quayside. The harbours will then come and clear it up and put it into lock skip for the project to make sure we have our own contained waste stream. And then it's disposed of responsibly.
When we trawled up stuff, we used to try and bring it in and put it in the council skip, but the council used to moan about us filling up their skips and one thing and another and charging and all that malarkey. We kept trawling up road cones. I said, it's the same road cone. No, it's not. There's loads of road cones. And to prove the point, we spray painted them. And it was the same 3 or 4 road cones that we kept towing up, and other people would tow them up and they'd chuck them over. And it was just pointless. When all you had to do was keep it on board and chuck it in the skip, and then the fishing for litter scheme, you don't get charged for it. It's brilliant. It's a win-win. Makes life easier for us. Happy days.
I think sometimes the fishermen are concerned that we might be another conservation organisation that is going to make their life harder and in the end turn around what they're doing into a negative. But all I can say is we work with the fishermen. We are really born out of the fishing industry. We are funded by a mixture of people who all want to help clean the seas but also support the fishermen's activity.
Well, there's a huge amount of litter out there at sea, and that litter, well, first of all, it'll affect the ecosystem. It smothers habitats on the seafloor, fish eat it, so it's not good for wildlife and the environment. But also it costs fishermen. The average cost to a Scottish boat was sort of in the region of £12,000 a year, mainly in lost time, but also damaged gear and contaminated catches that you then have to just throw overboard and can't land.
As fishermen, you know, it's our environment, we care about our environment, and a clean environment is better for us, because I don't want to be catching the same litter twice. It's pointless me catching that litter, throwing it back in the sea again. Having the ability to stow that aboard the boat safely and then bring that in, and I know it's disposed of sensibly, it's a winner for us. It is satisfying to put a big piece of debris from your crane into a bag provided. You know, it's peace of mind as well, because these things can really damage our nets.
They like to talk about what they're bringing in. They're quite proud of what they're bringing in. It's a very good positive image for the fishermen that they're generating themselves. I think they seem pleased with the scheme as a way of explaining to people outside of it what they're doing, and what they're doing is good.
Every little bit of litter taken out of the sea helps the marine environment and potentially helps fishermen themselves. So even if you're a small boat, the project can accommodate you, and all the small amounts of litter can add up to a decent amount, like the 65 tonnes we currently have in the South West programme.
I would urge all fishermen to do this, because it will work for you. It works for us, and I haven't spoken to any fisherman who started this who has never gone back. This is what we should be doing. It's the future for all of us. It's a shame that we're having to take litter in, but it's there, let's do it.
It doesn't take any time. Actually, over the long term, it probably saves you time, because you're not towing up the same rubbish twice. No matter what size boat you are, it is worth doing. You fish better, and surely that's worth it for anyone.